Hi, my name is Eva Simone, and I am a divine feminine embodiment coach. The reason I smile and I giggle, when you are embodying the feminine and you are allowing this beautiful energy to emerge from you, you have to strip everything that does not align. Let me tell you, when I was stepping into the rare energy of who I am, I had to take off so many layers. Because when I was on my journey and continued to be, I was protecting myself. I was in this energy of I had to bulldoze my way through things. I had to show the world that I was strong. But when no one was looking, I was crumbling. I was sad. I was frustrated. The juiciness in me had left my body. I was living in numbness. Forget the energy. But when I stepped into the essence of my vibrancy, of the aliveness, the momentum of being a feminine, everything shifted. But here's the thing. A lot of people think it's easy to be a feminine. It is not. It is not until you embody the energy of it fully. So what does it look like in the beginning before you embody it? You people please. You say yes when you really meant to say no. You follow when you know that you should be doing something totally different. You feel numb in your energy. You don't feel like you are alive. Although you could be posturing and pretending. I used to posture and pretend. You show up as if you are, I'm strong. But you're not the strong that your soul is asking for. The feminine requires you to show up in your truth. Not the truth that the world said that you should be. Not the truth that a title has given you. Because here's what I know for sure. And this happened to me during COVID. When the world takes from you, or a natural disaster takes from you, and you are stripped of the titles, of, the prestige, then who are you? I had to find out for myself who I was. I had to find out if I was living a lie or if I was living a truth. And I was living a lie because on the inside, I could feel something bubbling up. And as some of you know, when that lady in New York City that I saw and I connected with on a core level, when we connected energetically, my whole world shifted because she was floating by in her power, in her energy, and I was over there struggling and pushing and forcing and thinking I was strong and all the things. But what I didn't recognize was how imbalanced I was. How numb I was. How I really didn't know who I was at a core level. But when I stripped myself of the titles of Eva travels the world doing this kind of thing, to just being energy, I recognized how much I was leaving on the table. When you're rising as a feminine, it's scary in the beginning because you have to stand in your truth, but you stand balanced. You float, and it doesn't feel like you're stable at times. You have to learn to let go of control and allow life to caress you and meet you where you're at. But if you're holding on too tight, you're holding your breath and clenching your jaws, then everything else is tight too. And when you're embodying the rare feminine, it has to be in the energy of juiciness, of excitement, of feeling alive in the moment. And that sometimes requires stopping right now and recognizing where you're at and making a conscious decision to shift and radiate and vibrate on a whole different frequency. And when we do that, we become rare. Nothing can get in the way of who you are at your core. Every woman has something that needs to emerge to make her more powerful. And when she does, and she aligns to it, oh, girl, you talking about powerful. You're talking about strength. You're talking about the ability to have this momentum that is, it's radiant. But it can't happen until you stand in your power, until you vibrate so high that it's like it shakes the room, until you move with this confidence that you're supported and held by the universe. But not until then can you hold it. Ladies, it is so beautiful when you do. When you are in the energy and you're balanced, the masculine, any masculine can recognize the balance. Any feminine can understand where she is on her journey. And when they come together, she's whole, they're whole, and when you have wholeness together, you are rare. Not 1 second before. Ladies, I'm holding 10 spots to help women embody the rareness of the feminine, to keep that frequency high, to recognize when you are in people pleasing or afraid to stand or just slipping through the cracks because you don't feel like your power is where it should be and you're ready to go to the next level in business, in life, in relationships, in your health, and just being a woman. I'm ready for you. We're going to laugh and giggle and cry, and I'm going to transmit beautiful, powerful energy that will hold you. It will feel like a silk blanket wrapped all around you. Because I know what it's like when the ego's fighting and you're thinking, am I doing the right thing? Am I able to sustain whatever it is that I'm calling in? I will help you to expand in a beautiful way. Being rare, only a select few will choose this route because it's not for the weak. And when you do, you are on a whole new level of deliciousness. Everything that you've ever experienced in life will become golden for you. And you will be aligned and embodied in a way that you never thought was possible. I am your guide along with the guides. And I will be bringing and allowing all of this beautiful energy to come through and hold you in a sacred container. You will come out of this container more feminine, more alive, just really embodying the essence of who you are. And when you say yes to something, you stand in it. You stand in it. And it feels so good in the body. Because here's one thing. I'm tired of women being afraid to be who they are at the core. The more women who are standing up in this rare, juicy feminine energy, the more the world is going to be like, yes, finally. All right. Stay tuned. We're going to be posting beautiful things that will help you on your journey. I am now giving from my overflow. I don't want to hold any of this back. Until next time, be well, and I can't wait to share more in the next few days. Bye.